Yeah, this is Damaya Talk Sports, where I bring you sport news all over the globe. We talk about football, talk about UFC and boxing. You know what it is? Let's do this. Yeah, welcome back to Damaya Talk Sports. Again, it's back to the news. Today, there were some games today that we're going to go through all over Europe and Africa and some part of Asia as well. So I'm going to get you back to the news as always. Today, we're looking more of at Nigeria against Cape Verde that happened today in the morning time. And the game ended up with a 2-1 victory to Nigeria. It was kind of a tight game. The Cape Verde scored first and Nigeria equalized. Let's just go through the list of what happened on this game. I'm going to skip the lineup, so I'm trying to make a shorter video. Don't want to make it too long for you guys to watch. And the score for Cape Verde scored first at the 19 minutes, and the scorer was Dillian Tavares. And on the 30th minutes, Victor Osimhen equalized, which made a 1-1. Then there was a yellow card for Maduka Okoye, which is the Nigerian goalkeeper. And Kenneth Homoro as well got a yellow card. And the own goal was scored by Kenny Santos of Cape Verde, which made it 2-1. So the game was quite tight. The Cape Verde team made it more difficult for Nigerians to break through. It was kind of a scrappy, as we all know, African games a little bit scrappy and more difficult to score goals. I'm glad to see Nigeria see through. And in the meantime, let's go into the table for this group and in the qualifiers. And the table as it stands, Nigeria is leading the table with 6 points after 2 games. And in second, we have Liberia with 3 points. Cape Verde is third and with 1 point because they had a draw with Central African Republic. And Central African Republic seems to be they came last on the table. Sure, there's still another game that's supposed to be played, the third game, which will be Nigeria against Central African Republic, and Liberia will be playing Cape Verde. So good luck to them in that process. So we are going to go into other games that was played today. Let's go back to the beginning and start from Europe. Likes of Azerbaijan was playing Portugal today, and Portugal won the game 3-0. Let's go in and see who scored what goal. Bernardo Silva scored 1 goal, and Andrew Silva scored the other goal. Then Diogo Jota as well scored the third goal, so that made it 3-0. It's been a exciting day for football, and a lot of goals were scored all over the world. And it's exciting to see some players who haven't scored in a while to actually get a name on the score sheet. The other games that was played today as well was Republic of Ireland. They played Serbia. The game ended up with a 1-1 draw. And Group D, and that was Group A. Group D, Bosnia Herzegovina played Kazakhstan. They end up with 2-2 draw as well. And France playing Finland. This is an interesting one. It's been a while, a few matches that France has been struggling in winning games. So it's good to see them win 2-0 on this aspect. And both goals were scored by Antoine Griezmann, which is impressive. And I'm sure it's going to be good for his confidence moving forward. And Group F, we have Austria played Scotland. Scotland won by 1-0. Let's see the goal scorer for this. It was a penalty kick by Lyndon Dykes, who scored the penalty kick. And we'll go to the next game. We have Denmark played Israel. Now this is demolition. Denmark won the game with 5-0. So this is not a good one for Israel. After the last game they played, they won with a lot of goals. They couldn't score a single goal. So this must be a disaster for them. And the next game we have Faroe Island played Moldova. Faroe Island won the game 2-1. Quite interesting. Then we have Group G. Montenegro plays Latvia. It was 0-0. Netherlands played Turkey. Now this is This one is an interesting one, and it's ended up with 6-1. And I think Memphis Depay had a hat trick in this game, and it's good to see. And it was a great pass. Him and the other guy, Dave Clarkson, man, they were great partnership. They were just doing 1-2 touches and scoring goals. So this was an impressive game, and I'm sure that'll be good for Barcelona. It seems it's a new player, a new signing for them. Van Dijk was also impressive as well. Let me just put that in. And other games that was played today, we have Norway played Gibraltar, which was a 5-1. Let's see who scored what. I'm sure I saw Erling Haaland scored a hat trick in this game as well. Man, this is good. So it's good for his confidence. He's a promising striker, quite expensive, and we see who gets him next season. Who was willing to pay that money to get him in your team. Let's move to the next game. Group H. My bad. We have Croatia played Slovenia, which Croatia won 3-0. That's a good one. Russia played Malta 2-0. Russia won the game. Slovakia played Cyprus 2-0. Slovakia won the game. And we go to Group A in the Asian qualifier. South Korea played Lebanon. They ended up 1-0 for South Korea. Cyprus played UAE. That was a 1-1 draw. The goal was scored for UAE by Ali Ahmed. Scored the first goal, and Mahmoud Al-Baha scored this equalizer for Syria. So this is an even game. There's a few yellow cards here, and I can see my friend right here got a yellow card, Walid Abbas. That's a good friend of mine, and sad to see him on the yellow cards sheet, but it's part of the defending. All right, let's go to the next game. Iraq played Iran. Man, this is a brutal. Iran won the game 3-0. That's a rivalry great game, and it's good to see somebody came up on top on this aspect. And Group B, Vietnam played Australia. Australia won the game 1-0. China played Japan. Japan won the game 1-0. Oman played Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia won the game 1-0. Let's go to Africa. Group A, Burkina Faso played Algeria. It was a 1-1 draw. Zambia played Tunisia. It was 2-0 for Tunisia. Won that game. Equatorial Guinea and Mauritania. Equatorial Guinea won the game 1-0. And Malawi played Mozambique. Sorry, my bad. Malawi won the game 1-0. Then Group F, Angola played Libya. Libya won the game 1-0. And Group G, Ethiopia played Zimbabwe. And for my Zimbabwe friends, sorry man, Ethiopia won the game 1-0. Group H, Congo played Senegal. Senegal won the game 3-1. Sudan played Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau won 4-2 against Sudan. Tanzania played Madagascar. Tanzania won the game 3-2. And that is on the list of today's game. Let's quickly go into yesterday's game. Seems I wasn't able to report on this news as time doesn't permit me to do so. So yesterday we had a few games that was played yesterday. Also, the African qualifier as well. Djibouti played Niger Republic. Niger won the game 4-2, and Liberia played Central African Republic. Liberia won the game 1-0. Ivory Coast played Cameroon. Ivory Coast won 2-1. Uganda played Mali. It was a 0-0 draw. Group G, South Africa played Ghana. Now this is a shocking one to see Ghana losing to South Africa. South Africa's the good team, so you can't count them out. Guinea and Morocco was postponed. I've looked into the news. I couldn't get any information why that was the case. Group J, Benin, which we call Benin, played DR Congo. It was 1-1 draw, and that is about it on that aspect. So yeah, it was exciting 2 days of international games. It was fun, and it was good to see players scored a lot of goals. It's sad to see that most of the international players who plays for the Premier League were already left the national teams to go back to their clubs because the league's about to start soon, and they have to be there to prepare for the season to continue the seasons. So it was left with a lot of home-based players and also players who play for other leagues who start a little bit later to play this game today. So most of the games were kind of scrappy. And one more thing I will have to mention is regarding a situation happening in Nigeria where the Super Eagles were staying at the hotel. So I'm not sure. I think it's Eco Hotel, and they were using the gym for training. And one of the guests from of the hotel came in to use the gym, and the Super Eagles coaching staff, which was Joseph Yobo, refused to let the guests use the gym because the Super Eagles are training at the gym. This was not right, and I was surprised to see that former ex-professional player to turn down a guest because, in my opinion, the guest paid for his room that he stays at the hotel, so he's entitled to every single facility that the hotel has to offer. So if the Super Eagles really want to have a privacy and train in the hotel, they should pretty much book the whole hotel and not, let anyone book have a spare room. So in that way, they have the privacy and this won't happen. So I will appreciate if there's a better understanding, a better proper planning moving forward. So that being said, it was great performance for the Super Eagles, and there's few scrappiness, and I wasn't quite impressed with some of the things I've seen. It's been there for a while that the Super Eagles struggles with making corner kicks and utilizing the corner kick to the advantage to score a goal, because every time they cross the ball in, they don't seem to find their teammates, and the ball's being blocked or the corner kick is now kicked into the 18. So I rather them just pass the ball instead of just shooting the ball in. It's no point. We haven't scored with a penalty kick. With a corner kick in a while. So let's not waste that effort. And there's a little bit of scrappiness when the Verde teams were getting towards 18. We just let them run and not really tackle. So I don't know if why they were holding back on this aspect. Well, good luck to Super Eagles. Again, thank you very much for watching my channel. Subscribe, share the message, share the video, and hit the bell notification button to get notified every time I post a video. Thank you very much. God bless. Good night.